We are back, good, bad, and the bald. We are still in Wily shit. And, we're gonna... You're grind. You're supposed to...
I'm supposed to grind?
You gotta get the items back to get number 2, because right now you cannot do anything.
Ah!
You wanna go all the way back to the beginning, I think. Or at the end. Not middle is the bad place. Alright, go.
Start. 1.
2. Item number 2.
Ah!
So yeah, as we were talking, we both kind of have just recently found out that we both kind of grew up the same way. Of your older sibling had the Nintendo, but you started out with the Genesis.
Genesis, where was that? And I think that both makes us sad.
Oh, you're good now. You're good. You can progress.
I'm going to. Just I feel these two. That both Sonic has
fill item number. No, do Crashman.
That Sonic has become kind of a disappointment since Sega.
Oh yeah. Well, for you, but we both have different times of when Sonic started to fail. Granted, we both like...
Should I just do 2 here?
Yeah, but we want to clear these guys first. And remember, jump off the last ladder. What? The failure. Oh, good. Because those things will still reach you out there.
Yeah.
So, not this one. You'll be fine. And jump.
Oh, you're right. Alright.
It's definitely a trick. Well, keep item number 2, because you're not going to fight anyone down there, but you'll get all the power-ups again. The special items.
Okay. That's right. You're right.
Because you liked Sonic 3. You felt Sonic 3 was still good.
Sonic 2 was good, but Sonic 3 was totally the better one.
I think Sonic 2 is where it was at. I feel after that is when it started going down. But, oddly enough, we both enjoyed Sonic Adventures, which was more of a universal panning of the series.
Sonic Adventures I definitely did enjoy. I wish 2 was better, but 1 was definitely where it's at. And
then, yeah, Crashman more. Yeah, see, because this is definitely the items where you wanted to go.
I mean, I like Shadow as edgy as he used to be. I enjoy what he was. But Shadow in 2?
Was he in 2? Oh, is that where he premiered?
1 was Chaos, was the boss, and 2 was when Shadow appeared.
See, here's my thing, is I never liked Sonic going to the human world. I liked it when it was like from the Saturday cartoon, where was it Mobius?
Mobius was the name.
Alright, so just dropped it right.
I'm already.
There you go. No.
Yeah, Mobius was the world. It was
all
just
the little missiles gonna come back at you.
Yeah, Mobius was the world where it was just him and his plant friends that Robotnik was trying to make robots into.
Well, animal friends.
That's it.
No, you're fine. Okay. You don't really need to refill anything. Crashman, I think you want to keep up because Crashman's later. This boss, you're fine with just blasters, so you just want to go full health. That's it. Because this one is gonna be the one where you're stuck in the room and all the walls fly at you, but they do like heavy fucking damage.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I love Mega Man 2, but I stopped at Wily. I stopped caring. I liked playing just the bosses.
So wait,
I really just stopped the bosses. I never really cared about fighting Wily.
So wait, you would just play the game and then just not beat it?
It's not that I would just stop beating it. It's just like that's where my love and interest was stop at.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't care for beating the game for some reason. I don't know why. I can't really give you a reason. I loved beating the bosses, and that was it. My love chopped at the bosses.
This one, you're going to want to jump on a platform because you're going to need that life energy that's down there.
So, which way do I go?
Fuck you. You're fine. And then to the left. Because I think there's going to be a platform to the left. Yeah, and then just number 2. See, I can never do that. Like, to me, it's beating the game. That was it.
The bosses, I love the bosses. I love the story.
Alright, so switch back to 1. So the things are gonna, or not 1, but yeah, they're gonna come at you slow, but just remember they do heavy fucking damage. But it only takes a couple hits to kill. And they're gonna start coming faster.
And I'm guessing the boss is until the very end.
No, this is the boss.
That's what I meant, like, it stops once all the...
No, it'll still be a couple left. You don't want to stay in the corner, though.
The corner's so safe.
No, sometimes they see.
Yeah, see? That's what I don't like to say anymore. Oh, fuck me. I'm dead.
Yep.
You're up. You get a drink. Fuck me.
Alright, I'll get your drink. I'll talk.
No. We'll go. But yeah, no. I always stopped at the bosses. I don't know why. I love the bosses.
So you would get to wait, you're telling me you would get to the end of the 8 Master Robots and then you would just turn off the game and stop there?
Yeah, I would actually restart the game. I don't know why. Wily never... Now, it's funny because I love the Wily song, but Mega Man's... It was always 8 bosses. I never cared about stopping them.
See, I don't know. Maybe it's because, again, my brother, like, I would spend Saturday mornings watching him play this game.
I'd be
so interested, but, like, you know, I'd see him beat the game. I'm like, oh, I have to beat this now. You know?
I was the gamer in the family.
I'm not good unless I can beat it like him.
I was the gamer in the family. I didn't have a person to look up to for beating the game.
See, he's definitely not a gamer.
But it's still someone.
Definitely grew into
But
it.
it's still
yeah,
someone that beat the
I
game.
can definitely understand that.
My dad's game, and he was the most gamer of the family besides me. His game was Asteroids.
My dad was the same. His was like Duck Hunt and Berserk for the Atari.
My
the
dad.
ones he liked to play.
I don't think I ever played Berserk. But my dad, like, he still does kind of do. He's retiring soon, but he used to travel all the time. Every week he would be somewhere different, and it was always like Virginia or somewhere like that. But so it wasn't far from where we are in Maryland. But he would travel, and then every now and then he'd be in like Germany or something like that. But every now and then he would take me on his trips as a kid, and I had a lot of fun, even if it was just in a hotel room. It was just a lot of fun to me. And I remember he took me to the arcade room, and he had Asteroids there, and he would blow it away. Like, I didn't understand how it's possible. Even as a kid now, even as a person now, I'm like, he was amazing at it. So, you're fucking up, buddy. But yeah, he would just blow it away, and I would just watch him like, this is so amazing. And I would play constantly with him on like different games, but they were never like Asteroid. We played like X-Men on the NES with him, and like Sega and like all those games, and they were never as difficult. They were never like the same as Asteroid. So he was never amazing, but
That is it.
Come on, you can do it.
Last one.
You can do it. No, not the one.
Ah, shit, motherfucker!
They had 2 more.
That was the last. Fucking hell. And I wasted an E-tank on that.
You did. You should have at least wasted 1 more and just got another one.
See, mine was somewhat like that as well, but my dad's a sports fan. He's definitely not like a video gamer
he's
at all.
definitely my dad's definitely.
So mine was like we would play RBI together.
RBI, I remember that.
For the NES.
Yeah, that I was never good at that game.
But that'd be the one game like he and I would play together. But then it got to the point where like I became more game saturated than like sports. So that was like the drifting point. Not to say but again, me and my dad eventually, as any relationship, once you get older, you're able to meet on the same things.
Like, and you know this mainly because I've become more of a hockey fan.
Yep.
With the Caps.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll definitely agree. There was a while where I would go out and watch the games with you just to make fun of them. And
you did give me a lot of shit, and then the more annoying part was you going like, oh, they won the game because I was watching. You're welcome, Caps. That pissed me off.
No, I didn't do that. I did that whenever I watched the game, they would lose.
No, because you were like, oh, I was watching, they won.
That's right. Whenever I did watch
so that would piss me off.
But at the same time, whenever you... Oh, fuck me.
You walked right into that death.
I'm sorry, I don't remember where they come from. But whenever you went to the game, they would lose terribly. So I told you to stop going to the goddamn games when I stopped actually caring about them.
That's true. No, because one season I went to, they were undefeated. Every game I went to.
I had a roommate who, whenever he watched it at home, they would lose. And I told him to stop watching. And there was one time where they were losing, and he was watching. And I told him to go away, watch it somewhere else, and stop watching at home. And they came back and won. And so that became a thing. I'm like, you're not allowed to watch it at home. That's just not allowed.
I had that with a friend where anytime we went to the game live, he would be like, I don't understand why he would do that. He'd be like, oh, I have to pee. And he'd be like in the middle of a play. And
they would lose.
Period.
Because of that.
And they would start losing. And then I was like, you are not, during normal gameplay, you are not allowed to leave. But you have to say, okay, let's see if I can not take a hit.
Yeah, I do it too. Nope. But,
Alright, at a huge deficit.
So when I brought it to my dad, I'm like, yeah, I want, like, for, like, Christmas one time, I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, I want a jersey, because I don't have a jersey.
And wait, more importantly, what jersey did you get?
Alright, fuck you guys.
What jersey did you pick?
I liked green.
And who's he playing for now?
I actually don't know. Who's he playing for now?
It's not the Caps.
I know it's not the Caps, but I know he left from the Caps. And it makes me sad, but But do you know who my second choice is now?
Who?
It's Chimera. I like Chimera.
Yeah, I like Chimera.
I love
the
Chimera.
fighter.
He is the fighter. That's why he's that bald motherfucker just wreck people's faces. I think it was you who told me the story of like he got kids. He's like, I can't fight now because I want to look pretty for my kids. And he's like, well, fuck that. I'm gonna start fighting again after like two games later.
He definitely had the part where if you follow Hockey at all, Jason Chimera had like twins season or two ago, and he was definitely for the Capitals. He was a huge fighter. He was definitely the one to like drop the gloves and take the guys out. And then like for a season, they were like, "Hey, we're noticing you're not fighting as much." He's like, "Well, I have kids, and you know, I don't want to get scarred up in the face and everything like that, and have them be afraid of their dad the way he looks." And I was like, "All right, well, you know what? That's a respectable thing. I can't. It's not like one of those things where I'm like, oh, fuck you. You got a paycheck.
Yeah.
Do what you're due. You know, you're good for one thing. Do it." And season or two later, he just started fighting, and I was like, I guess the kids are old enough to know dad is a fighter.
But like my dad, because I've grown up, I actually tried out for football when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried out for football. I was a pretty good linebacker, but I quit like halfway through because I hated everyone on the team. I couldn't stand any single person. So I had like no friends on the team, so I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah.
But I was never really big into sports, even football. Like I enjoyed watching it as a like. I mean, we're from Maryland, we're from Baltimore, so
Ravens. Oh,
Jesus
wow.
fuck! Really, James?
Wow.
Sorry, everyone watching at home. That was pretty terrible. But so Ravens were our team, and like our first game,
We were at 6
We were at 6. Now we're at 2.
in one single episode.
One boss. But like yeah, Ravens are our team for our home team, and we won the first playoff. We won the Super Bowl, and since then we've never done really that much amazing things.
Not the first Super Bowl.
First Super Bowl that we've been around. Weren't we?
I think we were around before. I'm not a football fan, but I'm pretty sure we were around.
I thought we won the first Super Bowl that we were around. Maybe it was like the second. I don't know. No. I was a kid. I don't fucking remember. And as we can tell, I was not a sports fan, so again, did not make a difference.
That just helps the argument, yeah.
But so my dad was kind of like surprised. It's like, oh, you like sports now. So whenever we would have like family time and like hanging out with the family for like dinner, he would put on the Caps game, and I would really dig it. And I'm like, this is cool. But I remember one time we were watching the what's the team when they were like bringing like multiple players from different teams.
All-Star game.
The what?
The All-Star.
The All-Stars. We were playing. So who's that? I'm like, that's Chimera. Not Chimera. Ovechkin. Yeah, it was like that's Ovechkin. I don't know anyone else. He's like, really? I'm like, I have one team, and I've been doing this for about a year. Give me a fucking break.
Dude, I took one hit.
Yeah, they rip you apart. I thought you should have taken one more hit before you did that. We're gonna lose anyway.
I'm gonna beat it.
All right. But no, like we're like that's Ovechkin. That's all I know. That's the thing is they spawn somewhere that you're already standing, and it's fucking hard.
It's a set spawn.
It's what?
It's a set spawn.
I know it's a set spawn, but it's always where you're standing.
Like
God
fucking damn it! I ran into that.
I know you fucking ran into that.
Well, you know what? If we burn out, it doesn't matter because we need to collect the E-tanks again. Because we definitely need it for the boss combat.
We'll do that for the off-screen. I'm not doing that on screen.
Well, I mean, that's if we die here.
I'm playing. I know we're gonna die here.
Yeah! Oh, we didn't need that because now that just prolongs our pain.
Fuck you!
But no, like, again, mine was the same thing, and I feel like any gamer kid can kind of, like, understand this. If you're not a sports fan, but you're more of a gamer, more than likely you're not going to really connect with your, older siblings or parents.
I didn't know
you're gonna burn out of that. You're gonna burn out. Oh, now we gotta grind on that.
Oh, well, like I didn't grind before.
But yeah, my dad's a Pens fan, though. That's the interesting part.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. When did you become a fan of the Caps? Like
mine was when Ovechkin was getting hot. When he was breaking a lot of records. I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago now.
Okay.
It was, and here's the thing, and it's like a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're a bandwagoner," because I joined when the Cats were like really getting hot, and but I've stayed with them since. So they've been sucking the last.
Oh,
you're dead.
yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not getting around that. Okay, so this is when eventually started getting with fire.
Yeah, so about 4 or 5 years when he was like 500th goal, things like that.
Now you can. We'll do one more life before we quit. So
sure?
yeah, we're fine. I don't believe we're gonna be in here much longer. You should have. Remember, you need item number 3.
I think you do it more as well.
But I went to play game. I went to watch games with you all the time, and I would just kind of like, whatever, it's hockey. I can make fun of this, and I can have a good time. But it's not my cup of tea. What got me into hockey was one of my roommates, but mainly my best friend, was like, we're gonna go to a game, and I'm like, okay. And I went to a game of them, and live
game is completely different.
Oh,
experience.
it was amazing! Like, I don't understand.
It's like baseball. Like, I like baseball.
No! Don't even fucking commit it to baseball.
I'm a big Orioles. I'm an Orioles fan. But I can't do baseball when it's not like it's a great radio sport because you know baseball. You know where everyone stands, everything like that.
But I can't even do baseball live. It's boring to me.
I love Camden Yards, best stadium out there.
I've also only done it with family, so maybe with the friends it might be different. But going to see that hockey game live, fucking phenomenal. It was so much fun. I had a great time at that. And from then, I've loved hockey. And it's fun because, like, the ball out here, once I jumped on that, and they're like, really? You like hockey now? After years of hating on me?
All that shit. You're like, oh, I'm a fan. I'm like, you don't get this the easy way.
No. I remember hating.
We'll continue, though, on the next episode.
Alright, we will see you guys next time. Remember, like, subscribe, share us if you can. It means a lot to us. We swear.
Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. And we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Ta.